On the Road Hard Roadhouse tonight, first, I want to say happy birthday to my boy, my mijo. Love you, son. Thank you for helping me video half these things, half the time. Well, next, got Port 15 the Impala. Now what I did on the underside of it was I went ahead and Port 15 where I'm going to be putting the fuel rails. I haven't done the driver's side yet where I'm going to be putting the brake lines, but I went ahead and sanded down yesterday. I sanded down the frame on the passenger side. I went ahead and Port 15'd it today. Went ahead and Port 15 a lot of the stuff that I already sanded, which has been the last couple days. Went ahead and sanded and Port 15 the rear floorboards, some of the under the floorboards where I had it fixed. I went ahead and Port 15 the up underneath the trunk areas that I hadn't done before, like in the axle area. I'd say about 85% of the underneath the car is already Port 15. The only thing I need to do pretty much is the passenger or driver side frame rail. And I'll do that after I get it all sanded and after I get the fuel rails in. And what else do I need to do? As far as 415 goes, that stuff you need to make sure you have some paint thinner around to get it off of you. If you get it on you, it's not coming off. So I've got some of this stuff, I don't know if you can see. I've scrubbed and scrubbed on this stuff and it's not coming off. I got it everywhere. So always use your safety goggles. Today on the Road Hard Roadhouse, we're taking out fuel lines. When you use a LS fuel injected motor, these old fuel lines are not going to work anymore. So you're going to need to take them out. And who's going to trust 50-year-old fuel lines anyway? But I'm going to take these out, and then after that I'm going to sand down the inside of this frame, and then I'm going to Port 15 it. And that's the project today, so let's get it done. You're going to run into these clips, and how you want to do it is pull this back and press up the fuel line. Now I have cut this off with a grinder, 4-inch grinder. Makes it a lot easier. I'm not going to use this stuff anyway. And I'm sure if I got inside that tube, it'd probably have issues. So, I'm about halfway up the car right now. And pretty easy. Just pull this back. And then pop it up. And there's quite a few of them around here, and it keeps it close to the body. I'll probably be using the same ones when I reinstall. It works pretty well. Of course, I'll be using, I haven't decided if I'm going to use the chrome line or the nylon. Once you get up to the front of the car, you're going to have a one that's bolted in, and it's a 1/2. And I'll let you know how many more you'll have that's bolted in versus the clip style. So everything is clipped together on as far as the frame goes up till it gets to the front. And I showed you where the last one is at, and then the next one is right here up on the right behind the A-arm. And then it'll circle around to your fuel pump if you have one. This is an LS motor that I haven't got fully installed yet. I'm taking these fuel lines out so I can install the fuel injected fuel lines. But this will come right out around down here and right where the fuel pump would be. Right here. Fuel pump would be right up on the block here. If this was a carbureted motor. The original fuel lines on this were pretty thick. I'm guessing this was one of the upper horsepower 327s. When I got to the front of the car, see which one it was here. Underneath one of the clips. It was twisted. And a little crack in it. So even though the rest of these fuel lines look pretty good, I haven't looked on the inside to see if there's any rust flowing through them or anything. Don't really care because I'm replacing them. But it was cracked. It would not have worked. I would have been spilling fuel everywhere. What we're going to be using today is just a drill. My other one's in the battery charger, so I'm going to go ahead and use a corded little wire wheel here, and I'm going to go ahead, cupped wire wheel, and I'm going to go ahead and zap it. Now what I've done here is I want to do the complete floor. Had a little repair done, work done here, and I want to go ahead and do the complete floor. Well, you're going to see that there's some a little bit of surface rust, no biggie, dirt, grime, and I got to get all that out of there. So I'm going to be doing today is the frame rails, so I can pour 15 them. And then the floorboards. I know you can't see it too well, but the underside is pour 15 with one coat. This right here is glossier than what it appears on my video. As far as the back goes, got the rear floorboards, front floorboards, except for the driver's side. You still need to get underneath the cross member. I got cross member issues. I have to have welded. I have to have another one made or welded. Looks pretty good. Here's the rear. Oh, those are sharp. It's going to come out really good. Not bad for the bottom of the car. And as always, if you ride her hard, don't put her away wet. With pour 15, you can probably put her away wet. She's not going to rust.